New breaking news, the Midas Touch Network is reporting that ICE agents went to a cluster of schools, some elementary, middle, and a high school. I think it was in California. What was interesting is that ICE agents were seen repeatedly and caught on film urinating adjacent to a playground in plain view of anybody who wanted to actually watch. This is particularly appalling because it is the same government that would arrest one for exposure or for flashing or for any number of other things that the police would certainly like to press charges. And if they could get you on federal charges, they certainly would. More appallingly than that, the Midas Touch Network is reporting also that here in Northern Virginia on July 11th, around 11:30 at night, as two couples were planning to go to bed, someone was beating on the door demanding that they open the door. A person went out and talked to them. They called police. The person went out and talked to the police while the member of the household came back into the home. This person later beat on the door, forced his way in before the door was locked, knocking family members out of the way with the police on his heels. The police, who apparently were Arlington police, did absolutely nothing. They stood by while this particular man who was brandishing the firearm broke into a bedroom door, arresting a man named Orlando, who has now been deported to Honduras. This is after the person drove him around, the person who had the firearm and busted into the home, for hours until the ICE facility opened up. Who was this person who didn't identify themselves? A bail bondsman who did not have a warrant. He had some flimsy illegal document from the Department of Homeland Security. And apparently he was waiting for some kind of bounty or something from Homeland Security to deliver this particular individual. So this is what the Trump people are doing, folks. And if you think that they're not going to start rounding up people who are alleged sex offenders or other people who've done worse than our current sitting president, think again.